Mm. I ain't want nothing. I'm just here to speak. I'm here to vent. I'm here to talk shit. I'm just here to talk. I just need to let everything out. If you're coming in and I don't speak, my apologies. I just want to get it all out. Just get it out. And then I'll chit chat with y'all afterwards. As the title said, I'm a grieving medium. It sounds so like coming out the closet. I'm coming out the closet. You know what I'm saying? Some people, majority of the people, know who I am. Some test who I am. Some attack because of who I am. But to hear from the source to say, yeah, I'm a medium. Oof. Kind of feel good, you know? Even though y'all may see pictures and videos of my society, I'm doing things and readings and stuff like that, I still didn't really come out on this platform to say, hey, I'm a medium from Washington, D.C. Like, how you doing? You know your grandma standing behind you. You don't just know the cookies, the little chocolate chip cookies. That's weird. Like, I can't be the Rhode Island medium. What's her name? Teresa, my lady. That's weird. Walking up to somebody in the hood and be like, hey, your grandma standing behind you. Like, what the child? I've been quiet. I've been distant because I'm losing a lot of my favorite people, you know, and it comes with the territory. The older you get, you know, people start dropping, you know, and that I didn't think it was going to affect me the way it did, but it is, and I'm really fucked up about it. I don't know what's up with this connection, but I'm trying. Hopefully, the main important parts pop up when, you know, the technology shit. I just wanted to come out. I didn't want to broadcast that I'm doing a live because I didn't want the theatrics, and I'm still a shy person, you know what I'm saying? That's why it takes a minute when I post a video and then I don't respond to like 2 days or a week because I don't really like looking at myself after I post a video. But I just need to speak. I have stories, or I got stories. I remember when I was and you know, me as a person, I always meet people who is like me, even if they don't broadcast it or, you know what I'm saying, come out the woodworks with it, but you go always, there's this familiar spirit, like a kindred spirit that ties me to people, and that's how Ivor was. Ivor, I was pregnant with mommy, and I didn't know, and she was like, oh, what's your oldest daughter name? And I was like, Destiny, but we call her Dee Dee. And she said, girl, she got a sibling coming. Ah. And once I found out I was pregnant, she like, told you. She was there. She was there. My mom was going to lunch one time. And Maryland don't have Taco Bell and KFC merge. DC has the merge. So she would drive around. I wanted potato wedges. And she would drive around. It would go from one Taco Bell and then the KFC ahead. And by the time we got to KFC and I got my potato wedges, she, Aquarius, she snapped. She said, Lord, fuck, I'm glad y'all got her potato wedges because I'm not about to drive around. Oh, da, 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 da. And I'm just sitting in the car like, and the cashier just laughing and shit. You know. This is my big sister, man. She didn't like me at first until I just elegantly said a little snapback, you know, and then she was like, oh, I like her. We've been close ever since, bruh. What I was about to say, she never told me, per se, you know, that she was sick, but I knew. And I never tell her my problems, but I believe she knew. So that, it was funny because the Monday that I found out, the Saturday prior, I was at the mall with my daughter, Mommy. Coincidence, wow. I was in the mall with her friend, and I looked up, you know, the second level, and I could have sworn that was Ivor, the same way, black shirt, blue jeans, blonde haircut, and she looking down at me, and I'm looking up. And then that Monday, I found out she was gone. And so she fought a good fight. She fought a good fight. And lo and behold, the mediumship kicked in. Went to sleep that Monday, and she was just like, Squirrely, let me tell you something. And she just showed me. And she just showed me everything that I needed to see. And as I said prior, I didn't tell her what I was going through. And she just sat me down, and she was showing me what I was going through and what I needed to do and who was what and how, in a movie form. Like we were sitting in a movie theater, you know. When I looked at her, and I was just like, bitch, you supposed to be resting. Like, what you doing here? You can't make this shit up, bruh. You can't make this shit up. Can't make it up. I don't even want the sound to go off. Yeah. Went to her funeral, and I couldn't see her in the casket. That's the one person that I didn't go up to the casket. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Then that Monday I found out. Same week, Friday, I went to, we was helping DOES, Department of Employment Services, do a hiring event for the federal people who, you know, just currently lost their job because of Elon Tusk. And so what was that one? That morning was dreary, it was gloomy, it was weird. And I thought about, and it was so weird. I was sitting in the parking lot because we did it at DD Old School, Gallaudet University. And so I was sitting in the parking lot. I had to get there early to get a good parking spot. And while I'm sitting in the car smoking and stuff like that, Darius popped up in my head. I said, he about to come in here, blast his music, park, and da-da-da. But that vision came real quick. Just flashed real quick. And then, so we sitting there, you know, setting up, waiting for all the agencies that was participating to set up. And I was talking to one coworker, and then Alicia, my kitten, she called my name. She's like, sure. What'd I do? Damn. But I never want to see that look on her face ever again. That shit is a nightmare. And when I looked at her, you know, her cheeks was wet. You know, she light skinned, so I couldn't really tell, like, what's going on with her face. And she said, blah, 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 blah. That's how hysterical she was. And I was just like, what? And they said they killed Darius. And my brain couldn't even comprehend what I just heard. You know, you could literally see the wheels clicking in my head, like, who Darius she's talking about? Because I already know one Darius, and I'm like, that ain't that Darius. Like, get out of here, right? And then, yeah, it happened. Senseless. Killed that man the night before. Around the corner from his house. They couldn't tell me shit. I looked at Kitten. I said, man, I'm about to take you home, man. When I said I cried like a baby. I ain't never cried so hard in my life. Even driving in the highway. I know people like, damn, what's wrong with her? I was like, wow. Killed that man. Trying to feed his family. Senseless. Senseless. And it's beautiful. His good outweighed the bad. Because even the day before, we was talking shit, you know. He had a whip. I said, where the hell you get a whip from? He's like, yeah. Then I'm laughing, making jokes and stuff like that. Then the next day, you talking about something, he's gone. We all are waiting for him to say, psych! I'm here, bitches. You fucking losers. Y'all crying over me. We wait for him to just pop up and say that, you know what I mean? So that night, I didn't want to go to sleep. I was exhausted, I was tired, but I knew the minute I laid my head on that pillow, I was going to see everything. And Lord behold, everything was shown. I knew how the nigga looked. I knew right after he did it, he walked up these steps to the house. And I saw his profile. I said, that's you? That. They even showed he was bargaining with God. And when I realized what I was seeing, I was like, oh shit, this is Darius. And then they showed me the guy. Right after I seen the guy, I went straight to work. Beat seats. I'm chanting, I'm doing things, I'm chanting. I can't say the chant because it's still in the works, you know. But I'm chanting. I'm like, you know. Then I see somebody walking to me, and I looked up, It was Darius. And he was like, thank you, sis. You can't make this shit up, bruh. You can't. You just can't. I only told one coworker, and he's my work husband because Darius said something to me one of the nights, because I just keep replaying this one memory. You know, I hurt Darius' feelings one time, and you know, you just never know the impact someone have over you and over them. And he just came in a dream. He was just like, and all he basically was like, I'm gone. Why are you worrying about that vision? Like, that shit was so old. Why are you holding on to that? Like, I'm gone. But, you know, and then it segued to my work husband. And then I was like, okay. So I sat here and I told my work husband everything. And yeah. And when I told my work husband, he was like, God damn, you the truth, man. You the truth. Because how the fuck you know that? Because how the fuck you know that? See, I hate these little ear thingies shit. Child. I hope y'all can hear me. Here we go. Stop it. Can y'all hear me? Please tell me y'all can hear me. I see y'all. Thank y'all, for real. You know, I just came, you know, to acceptance of my father. You know, going to see him, you know, in his new home. But, you know, he's always with me. He's always talking to me, you know what I mean? But I always need that trip, you know what I mean? I take that trip to New York and I see my pops. And I sit down, drink with him. And I remember the first time I went to his gravesite. Man, when I tell you a year, there's so many people dying. There's so many people dying. When he was laid, it was empty. It was like a beautiful field. It was beautiful. And then the year later, right? No. Because he died in 23. I went back for his birthday, I believe. No, because I was in Miami for his birthday. I went December. And when I say it was so many people, I said, damn. The fuck? And I remember I passed him. I said, I knew where the area was. And I passed him. When I say my head, it was like he squeezed my head like, you driving too much. Like, he squeezed the shit out of my head. And I was like, okay. And I just buckled you. And I was parked by the infamous tree. And I remember the tree. And I was like, okay. I can't make this shit up, bro. I just came from the acceptance of my pops. You know, he talks to me every day. And you know, he's always watching me. And then to get hit in the same week with the two beautiful people. Can't make this shit up. You just can't. Man, shit. I remember my first encounter with an angel. I just had Dee Dee then. So I'm picking up Dee Dee, which is my oldest. I'm picking her up, and we was at a fork, literally. I could catch the 66 bus, or I could catch the 64 bus. And when I said I was standing at the corner debating which bus should I take. I like the 64 because it dropped me right at my house. But I just seen this young boy, light skin, gold dreads. His clothes, like he looked like it was beat up. It was like he was homeless. But his eyes, child, his eyes was like gold, pearl. Like you seen that shit glistening from across the street. What type of eyeballs he got? Jesus. But I was glued. I was just like, wow. Walked over to him. He didn't say too much. When he said something, he was like, yeah, these buses taking all day. But if that one comes first, either one, I'll hold it for you. But it didn't dawn on me. So the 68 bus came. Or 68, 66, one of them. And he stopped that bus. And I'm just like, I don't want that bus. And it was still sitting there. And I'm like, maybe I should go get that bus. Okay. So I grabbed Dee Dee, across the street. And he held that bus. He held it. I got on the bus. And he disappeared. I'm looking all around. I'm like, where that little boy at? Everybody in the bus was like, what? How you call them? Them robots. They were just stuck straight. Look, everybody looking straight ahead. Even the bus driver looking straight ahead. And I'm just looking at all the windows like, where did he go? Like, can't make this shit up. Can't make it up. Jesus Christ. Stop doing that. Stop it. Thank you. And so, that was one incident. Another incident at Dee Dee school. This guy, I don't see him no more. And he told me what Destiny said to the son. Now, Destiny is deaf. She wasn't born deaf. She had meningitis when she was 6 months old. I wonder if they have a CC thing here. My bad, Dee Dee. Yeah, so he told me what she said to the son. And she was like, the only person, I'm sorry, let me go back. So we sitting at the parking lot. I don't know who I was waiting on, probably my mom. But I was sitting in the parking lot with Dee Dee, and he came, and he was like, African descent, bald, black, tall. He walked up to me, and he said, you know what Destiny said to the son? And I'm looking at him like, you know her name. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. He said, Destiny says, all she wants is her mother and her grandmother. I said, damn. Bet. And then I ain't seen him no more. Oh, boy. So many stories. I have so many stories. But like I said, I feel good coming out. And I chose this platform because I know my audience. I didn't want to do IG. I didn't want to do my public page on FB. I wanted to be close-knit as possible. And I just said, let me wing this shit. I winged the fuck out of this shit. I think I come out one day, and it came out during Taurus retrograde. Okay, Ema. Okay. Yeah, man. I'm grieving. I'm at the angry stage. And that's why I'm so quiet. But I'll be back. Because I know the other day, La Siren was happy because I was by the water. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Or Wednesday. No, it was Wednesday. I'm sorry. It was Wednesday. Because she came as Mirsha Face Mimi, our Ema. And she was talking to me, but I don't remember what she was saying. But I remember she was just swimming in the water, and I woke up. I said, okay, you happy that I was by the water and that I am coming back out into the world, you know. And I thank my kids for that, for real. Cause my kids, boy, especially my son, he's so quiet, but he always staring at his mama like, mommy don't feel good, you know. But they know not to get out of pocket. My boss baby, she's just a child. Ain't nobody think about her. she ain't think about nobody. She want her toys. Shit. But my kids, you know, they help me a lot. They help me a lot. And as much as I want to quit, as much as I want to quit and say, look, man, I don't feel like taking you out of school. I don't feel like doing this. Life is still life, and you know what I mean? And I got to keep going. I got to keep pushing, you know. But this shit hurts. It hurts. It hurts. You know, Talisha, Keisha, Vito, shit hurt. And I don't want to say one death is greater than the other, but my Darcy, it was just senseless. You know, like you just shot a man who was taking care of his family. And then you see him the day before, and now he's just poof. What? It's crazy. But he always come talk to me. He always give me the scoop. That boy love to talk. Shit. If you ain't know nothing about something in the job, he first to tell you, man, guess what happened? The chick upstairs. Remember the chick upstairs? We got nicknames for everybody. We got nicknames for everybody. And I remember when I first met him, I was depressed because I was transitioning from one job to another. Then I had to move, and there was a lot going on. Me being the breadwinner in this particular relationship that I was in. And then I see him. It was me, Millicent, Ebron, and Nigel. Nigel, he's back now. He's my boss now again. Yeah. So Nigel hired me. I seen him. I said, oh Lord, here come light skin. I'm working on light skin. That's how I used to call him. And I remember one time he just kept staring at me. That's what he do. He just staring. He was reading me because he didn't know how to speak to me. So finally, we was in the records room, and he said something about, is the work hard enough for you? Like in that sense. Look at my blonde ass. Yeah, I mean, it's a good work. I mean, it's busy. I love it. And the doors was open. The doors was open. Man, shit. He was an unk too, man. Remember he, I'm gonna take this shit off. I remember, oh my God. Oh my God. I want to take this shit off. Can I take this shit off? Okay. I remember. Shit. He was fixing my tires. He was was it my tires? Yeah, it was my tires. And that little boy strong as shit too. God damn. And he wanted, so I paid him, but he also wanted a bottle. So I gave him a bottle. He's like, sis, I need a cup. I need a cup. I said, all right. I run to get a cup. And he's like, literally like this. Said, just a cup. And I said, well, I'm doing dad. And I'm just like, who the you fucking unk, gang. Oh my God. I'm older than you, but you an old man. Jesus. Yeah, man. You just never know the impact someone have on you. And vice versa. Because I was told he loved the shit out of me because I'm like a little therapist. They always come to me and say what they gotta say, and I never tell anybody business, basically. And that shit, I bust out crying. I said, wow. And that's how people see me at the job. Like a little therapist. She just sits and listens, bapping her little eyes and just listen. Because one thing about me is I don't judge no one. I'm not God. When people transition, you don't come to me and then I judge you if you're going to heaven or hell. So I don't have no room to hate on people, judge people. No, for what? I've been through shit in my little life. Why would I'm not that miserable. Put it like that. I'm not that miserable. Just because someone did something to me, I'm going to do it to them. I'm already walking karma. So, yeah. Tread lightly. But I know the ones. Let me shut up. Anyway. So, yeah. I don't judge nobody, man. I don't. I think that's probably one of the reasons why God chose me. He chose me. And the older I am, the older I get, I'm not taking my gift for granted. Never did. Meaning I'm not going to be nonchalant no more. If someone attacks me, I feel it. I'm not going to be nonchalant. Like, oh my God, he just threw a thing at me. Jesus. Silly guy. No. I'm going to square up. People wonder, how she knows? She just be knowing. I just told you. I'm medium. But I was going to find out tomorrow. I'm going to find out next week. I'm going to fucking find out because I have friends on the other side. I have ancestor spirits, job. New friends. Yeah, all that. No. Baby, the devil's scared when I wake up in the morning. You hear me? The biggest job, the biggest musician of all is God. That's who I'm rooting for. That's That's where I get my gift from. All right. I'll be back soon. But hi everyone. I just wanted to come out. You know, I didn't speak to everybody. Mimi, woo boy, woo. I just wanted to get it out. I just wanted to get it out. I just want to get it out. I didn't want people to feel that, oh, she posted on her story, but she ain't liking shit and commenting. No, she thinks she... No, I'm just distant. I'm grieving. But I needed to come out and let y'all know that I'm coming back out soon. And this is my outlet to speak on how I feel and what I'm going through. You know. Hi, Renee. I thank everyone who realized my silence and reaching out to me and saying, you know, giving their condolences, you know, things like that. I thank you all. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. I really do. It don't take much, and I'm so appreciative. You could walk down the street, see a flower. Hey, Shirley, I thought of you, and I'd be like, oh my God, you're so sweet. That's how I am. You'd be surprised, man. I'm very simple. Very simple. I'm a love bunny. Mama Frida don't play about me. But anyway. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you all. I love you. I love all of you. I think that's it. That's all I have, you know. I know y'all, some of y'all came, you know, now. Just replay. You know what I'm saying? Just replay. I don't know if you want to call it a testimony or something. I don't know. But this is my testimony, my outlet. Y'all want to read? Y'all want me to play with some cards? Hey, what's up? Say no. But I'm open for readings. I gotta get back to the swing of things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's it. I go back and chit chat with all of you all. And, you know, give out my hearts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Allah so tout moon. Allah so thank y'all for listening. Yeah. And I'll be back with some videos soon and shortly. I know the spirit's like, all right now. Okay. We get it. Come out. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay? Okay. Oh, you better stop. Gonna make me cry. Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah, my number, like, he could text me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what's up? Like, it's like, no. But no, oh, that's sweet. I'm okay. I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. I'm gonna hit him up. You're like, oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot it kind of, the text come in slow. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I see y'all. It's saying slow connection. Have I been glitching? Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Anyway. Love you all. Thank you again. Alaso. Hey, Bobo. And I'll be back. Later. Bye. How the hell you turn this shit off, though? Okay, hold on. I gotta study these buttons. 1, 2. Is it the finish button? I think it's the finish button. Okay. Laters.